Granted, you know, a year ago, we weren't in the business, right? Granted, a year ago, all of this was just a dream, right? I always saw I Am Mastery Academy calls, and I never knew that one day, you know, that Imran Ritchie would do one, right? And it's an amazing experience where, one more time, shout out to 𝐂𝐫𝐢𝐜 for being the newest, right? Chairman 10, newest six-figure earner within I Am Mastery Academy. And it was only right? It was only right to share the spotlight. It was only right to put somebody else, right, in the light, right? Put somebody else in the light. And I know we're still dropping, right, where we're from, right? So now, real quick, if you guys are locked in with me, family, my I Am Academy family, if you guys are locked in with me, right, let's drop some 777s in the chat, because that's the number of completion, right? Let's go. Let's kick this thing off. We have 3,000 on the call, family. What I ask from you right now, right, is let's send this link out to every single person, right? If we can get the boss man on the call, Christopher Terry, let's send this link to Mr. Christopher Terry, man. Let's get it. Right, let's take a moment. If we can send the boss man this call, let's send Mr. Christopher Terry this call, right? Let's send 𝐷𝐻𝐻 this call. I actually just texted my brick bro, 𝐷𝐻𝐻, you know, to hop on the call, right? Whoever, let's send this to everybody. Alex Morton, let's send it out, right? Let's show some gratitude today together, right? For even being in a position like this, for even having this opportunity, because realistically, there's only two things that I'm going to talk about today. So let's send this out to the boss man, Mr. Christopher Terry. Let's send this out to every single person, C750 down to the newest person in the business, man. Right? I'm super humbled and grateful to be in front of us all. I Am Mastery Academy. I'm super grateful. Right? So real quick, let's join me real quick and just some gratitude. Right? Let's just join. Let's open up this call with some gratitude, because it won't be too long at all, but it will be important. Right? So real quick, if you're trying to get to the next level, drop a 7 in the chat. Right? Because this is a Chairman mentorship call. This is a Chairman mentorship call. So now we're pushing you, to giving you the sauce, we're giving you the gems, so you can go out and kill it. On an I Am Academy perspective. So real quick, what we're going to do is we're going to give it a few moments, right? We're going to give it a few moments. And what we're going to do is we're just going to show gratitude. Show gratitude for the top leaders in this business, right? Show gratitude. Take a moment, because you may have been the person, right? You may have never, ever just took a moment and thank whoever you praise for I Am Mastery Academy. I'm going to say that again. You may have never just sat back and just thank somebody for the opportunity for you to be able to achieve the things that you truly want to achieve. So real quick, family, let's close our eyes, let's bow our heads. Right? I'm not going to say anything specific, because I know there are all types of people on this call, but let's just show gratitude. All right. So real quick, join me. Right? Let's just please, if you're driving, do not close your eyes. But if you can, let's just show gratitude. Let's go, man. Let's go. How we feeling? Talk to me in the chat. Right? Talk to me in the chat box. How we feeling? Right? Gratitude. Thank you so much to the boss man, Christopher Terry. Thank you so much to 𝐷𝐻𝐻. So much to all of our phenomenal leaders within this company. Right? Little do we know, we trade, we are business owners, but little do we know we have a company behind us, right? And we have a company behind us, and that's a couple of the things that I'm going to talk about today, right? Because I know for a fact right now we have 4,000 people on this call, right? And I want you to know, right? And I want you to be taking notes during this call, right? But I want us all to know that I Am Mastery Academy. If you're taking notes, take this down. I Am Mastery Academy, right? Or matter of fact, let's write at the top of your paper, write vision. Let's write vision. Right? Let's all write it out, right? Let's make sure we take a moment, we show our gratitude, but we start this call with vision. All right? That's how we're going to start it today. We're going to start the call. We're going to start the training with absolute vision. Because a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about, they may not be in place yet, right? Or a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about, they may not be in the reality yet. But 50% of success is going to have to deal with your vision. 50% of your success is going to have to deal with you seeing somebody beyond. You seeing something beyond that the normal cannot see. right? You seeing something beyond, and it's super, 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 super clear, right? And I want us all to understand that before Jamie was a chairman, before today, he was a chairman. Before I was a chairman 50 on this call, I was a chairman. Because chairman isn't the money. Chairman is the mindset, right? But you have to have vision to get to where you're trying to go. And one thing I want us to all understand on this call is that Iron Mastery Academy, it has a phenomenal vision in place. It has a phenomenal vision in place. Because if you haven't already realized, we are a part of the top company in the world. Drop a 5 in the chat if you can agree on that. And if you don't know yet, you will start to know. But we are a part of the top company in the world, the #1 company in the world. The company right now that is getting the most success, right? Literally in the world. Literally in the world. And you have to come to conclusion with that, right? You have to come to conclusion that we are the best. Humbly. Iron Mastery Academy, and that's why we show so much love to Alex Morin. We show so much love to Mr. Christopher Terry, right? We show so much love to the people, the phenomenal leaders within Iron Mastery Academy that are making this possible, right? Sometimes I just have to sit back and realize, like, is life real right now? Is life really real? Is this how it's supposed to play out? Who can agree with me on this? Is this how it's supposed to play out? Is this how it's supposed to happen? Like, wow, we are supposed to make 6 figures. We are supposed to make 7 figures. We are supposed to be financially free. I'm studying Alex Morin so much, right? Today I saw him post a post in Disney. And he posted the post in Disney, and I sat back and I just read the caption. And he said, today or yesterday, I made the decision that I wanted to go to Disney tomorrow. And if you guys saw it, you guys are actually like understanding where I'm getting at. Because this is really life. You're just going to wake up one day and be able to do the things that you want to do. You're going to wake up one day and live the life that you truly want to live. But it starts with vision. It starts with vision. And I need us all to understand on this call right now that it's not about your respective teams. Because I can drop 100 summers on this call, right? I can drop whatever team name that is on this call. But realize right now that we're doing a call for the collective. We're doing a call for the entire company globally across however many countries that there are in this world. We're doing a call for the collective. If anybody on this call right now is overseas, drop a 7. If you're in Spain, if you're in Jamaica, we have so many people on this call that needs this. And a lot of the times we don't see the vision that it's not just where we're from. It's not just our neighborhood. It's not just your town. It's not just your city. This is a global opportunity that is doing so much for the collective. This is a global opportunity that is changing the world. Absolutely changing the world. So right now, I need us to all understand the concept of vision. For the remainder of 2020, we know that the word of 2020 is overflow. Overflow. There will, in Iron Mastery Academy, if you haven't already realized, there will be massive, massive overflow. There will continue to be massive, massive overflow. But I need us all to realize right now, family, that my main point on this call is that Iron Mastery Academy has a vision for you. And I'm going to hit a lot of people when I say this because it may have a vision for you more than you have a vision for it. I'm going to say that again. It may have a vision for you more than you have a vision for it. People like Christopher Terry, people like Alex Morton, people like David Eminite, people like Matt Rosa, they may have a vision for you more than this vision that you have for yourself for financial freedom. Your leaders on this call, chairman or platinum or whatever the case may be, sometimes it kills me when I see my family in Iron Mastery Academy not necessarily take the opportunity by a chokehold. You don't necessarily take the one opportunity that can free you financially by a chokehold. But the company has big, big plans for you. The company has immaculate plans for you. The company has plans so big that you don't even have the vision to even see it through. Imagine that. Did you subconsciously imagine yourself making $100,000 a month before this business? Probably not. Probably not. But you step into a space where this is the norm. You step into a space where chairman is the norm. You step into a space where success is the norm. And I want us all to understand, all 5,000 of us that is on this call right now, I want us all to understand this. I Am Mastery Academy has big plans for you. I'm going to say that again. I Am Mastery Academy has extremely big plans for you. It has extremely big plans for the people that come after me. It has extremely big plans for me. And I'm humbled and I'm grateful to even be on a company call within I Am Mastery Academy. I'm humbled and I'm grateful. Because I knew for a fact that, okay, you know what? This company right here, and it's the moment that I made the decision to truly lock in. It's the moment that I made the decision to give this everything I had, is when I had to sit down and weigh my options. I had to sit down and weigh my options. Okay, at the time, I was an accountant making $52,000 a year. And at that time, I said, okay, which company has bigger plans for me? A lot of us right now, you may be in a situation where the plans aren't that heavy. The ceiling, there is a ceiling on your success. Drop a 5 in the chat if you can agree on that. Because the moment you start to cap your success is the moment you start to appreciate the information that we have. Appreciate the leaders within I Am Mastery Academy. And I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about the leaders with like the big dogs. I'm talking about the Christopher Terrys, the people that make it possible for this to even happen. But understand right now that you have to weigh your options and you truly have to see, okay, cool. Which route has the most success that is no cap? And I know we say, okay, you know what, no cap a lot, but I mean, where is there no ceiling to your success? This is the ceiling is not just, it's not just Chairman 10. The ceiling is not just Chairman 750. Can we drop a C750 in the chat box for Bryce Thompson? Let's drop a C750. If you're in Trade House, blow it up. C750. C750. Bryce Thompson, if you're on this call right now, I love you, bro. I say it all the time. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your outstanding leadership. He even knows that's not the cap. I talked to Bryce Thompson the day he hit Chairman 750, and I said, Bryce, I appreciate you. He said, Imran, there's so much more. A multi-millionaire is telling me that there's so much more. A multi-millionaire is telling me that, Imran, this isn't even it. This isn't even half of what we plan to do. Because there isn't any ceiling on your success within I Am. And you truly have to understand, okay, you know what? I'm going to choose the vehicle any single day that has no success, that has no ceiling on my success, that has no ceiling. And it starts with now, okay, cool, right? It starts with all of us now understanding that we're a part of I Am Mastery Academy. We are actually a part of the #1 company in the world. We are. Whether you like it or not, we are a part of the #1 company. And I need us all to understand right now that a lot of the times, or what we should do from here moving forward, is align ourselves with what the successful people are doing. So now what the successful people are doing, the only difference between me and you on this call is time. But the other difference now is perspective. So I'm going to say that again. The only difference on this call is time. But the only difference is perspective, because you may be coming into this opportunity and you're just shallow. You have a cap on your success because that's what you're consciously used to or subconsciously used to. But I need us all to understand that right now at this given moment, we have to have I Am Mastery Academy's goals and plans for this company in our mind as well. Align yourself with company goals. How many times have we heard by 2021, there's 1,000+ chairmen within I Am Mastery Academy? Drop a 1 in the chat if you heard that. There's 1,000 chairmen. Right now, there is only 300 chairmen within I Am Mastery Academy. And I need us all to understand the moment you start to say, okay, put myself in another perspective, put myself in another predicament, and I align myself with the company goals, not just my goals. Because a lot of the time, your success is even capped at your goals. I'm going to say that again. Your success is you hitting chairman. Your success is you hitting the next level, but you're putting a cap on your success. Why do that when the company's goal is 1,000 chairmen? How much chairman are you going to create out of that 1,000? Talk to me in the chat. Drop the number. And notice I didn't say you be chairman. How much chairman are you going to drop? How much chairman are you going to create? How much lives are you going to change? How much impact are you going to have? Because it's not about being the king and it's not about being the queen. It's the person that can be the king and queen maker. It's the person that can give success to so many other individuals that you can hide in the background. That's the person, and that's the type of leader I'm trying to be. I don't want you to know, in 2 years, I don't want you to know Imran Ritchie anymore. I need it to be flooded with success so Imran Ritchie can slide in the back, right, wherever, and not even understand, okay, you know what? This is the guy that helped so many individuals. I don't want the recognition for it. It's not about being the king or the queen. It's not about being the best. It's about creating the best. Shout out to 𝐻𝐿 He's one of the best in the world to do it. He's one of the best in the world to do it. There's no other person right now, hit Chairman 10, that I can say, okay, you know what? I would put them on this call right now. He's one of the best right now to do it within I Am Mastery Academy. But understand how important it is for you to align yourself with company goals. Because they said they want 100 chairman 100s. Why would you ever exclude yourself outside of that? 100 chairman 100s, that's your spot. Everybody drop that in the chat box all across the globe. That's my spot. That's my spot. 100 chairman 100s is my spot. That's my spot. Let's all continue to drop it. Because right now, the moment you align yourself with company goals, it's way more than just you. It's way more than just your goals. It's way more than you just hitting Chairman 10. The company has real plans for you. And right now, I want us all to understand that we're going to have to write down another word. I need us all to write down in our notebooks, if we're taking notes, write down evolve, evolution. 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 And let's get it in the chat box. Let's get it in the chat box. Because if you haven't already realized, family, I Am Mastery Academy is a company of evolution. Shout out to Christopher Terry once more. He is a man of evolution. For someone being, many of you may not know my story, but this is not my first time within I Am Mastery Academy. When Bryce was a Platinum 5000, I was a Platinum 150. I actually left the business for a year. I saw Bryce hit Chairman 50, and it's so humbling to be doing a company call right now at Chairman 50, because that's when I came back into the business where Bryce was. But understand that evolution is a real thing, and evolution is I Am Mastery Academy. Evolution is the epitome of this company. And what I mean by that is the things that I Am Mastery Academy didn't have 2 years ago are things that they have today. The leadership that I Am Mastery Academy had 2 years ago was not the leadership that they had today. Not only are people evolving, not only is the boss man, Christopher Terry, evolving, but top leaders are evolving as well. They're pouring more into you because they're getting more wise. Drop a 7 in the chat if you even understand that we have the top products, resources, and tools within I Am Mastery Academy. Those weren't there 2 years ago. Drop a 5 in the chat if you saw the new sign-up page, the new enrollment page. That wasn't there last week. Evolution. The company has very, very big plans for you to make your life more simple. I love when a new update comes out within I Am Mastery Academy, because I'm like, wow, I remember when the I Am Mastery Academy homepage was green and black. I know you guys remember that. I remember when I Am Mastery Academy didn't have all of the products, even have 100+ educators. And it's humbling to even be on a call right now, even explaining this. But evolution and vision is what you need. Because a lot of the times what we do is we take the food out of the oven a little bit too early. When I left the business in 2018, and I'm speaking from truth and I'm speaking from experience, when I left the business in 2018, I took my food out of the oven just a little bit too early. I took my food, I quit the business, it was uncooked. It was uncooked. I didn't understand that this company would evolve. I didn't understand that I would evolve. I didn't understand that leadership would evolve. I didn't understand that things will get better. Let's write that in the chat box. Let's write that in the chat box. Because the moment you realize that I Am Mastery Academy today isn't going to be what it's going to be in 2021, is the moment you realize that you are in position to become a multi-millionaire. You are in position to retire your parents for everybody. You are in position to become rich, to become wealthy, to do the things that you truly desire to do in this life. But if you never understand that this company will evolve, if you never understand that you will evolve, if you never understand that things will get better, leadership will get better, everything will get better and grow, this company is on a continuous uptrend. For my traders on this call, there is not one moment in time that this company is going to say, okay, you know what? We're on a downtrend. It's never going to happen. Ever. It's never going to happen. Successful people align themselves in front of trends before it becomes extremely obvious to the masses. And my advice to you right now is for me to tell you that right now you are perfectly in line in front of the trend. Because if we're doing the math and if we're doing it consciously, I Am Mastery Academy, again, I know these things because I'm aligned with the company goals. I'm not just in it to trade. I'm not just in it to just go Chairman 50. I understand that, okay, I'm a part of the best company in the world. Let me put my goals on the back end and put the companies on the front end. Because guess what? I Am Mastery Academy only has 300 chairmen. They plan to get to 1,000. They want to take this to $1 billion company. Are you going to be the person to help them get there? Because I know for a fact I am. I know for a fact I am. But you truly, 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 truly have to understand evolve. You truly, truly, truly have to understand vision. Vision. There's no way you can get to the next level without vision. I didn't know what life as a Chairman 50 would look like. Before this business, I have never made $50,000 a month. But I have to visualize myself. Today I'm riding, right? There's times I'm riding in a Wraith. I'm riding in a Wraith and I'm saying like, okay, I envision myself. Maybe I don't want the car, but maybe I want the Rolls Royce truck. I'm envisioning myself. Right? Because now, patience, family, patience is a seed of faith. Patience is a seed of faith. You plant the seed. The day you plant the seed is not the day you're going to get the reward. Patience is a seed of faith. So now once you have the vision, you work on evolving. You do that through these Zoom calls. You do that through the mentorship. But now you put in the work. You put in the work to make your vision come true. You put in the work to make your vision come true. Because before anything, vision is when you're not vision is when the car is in park. When the car is in park, you can see everything. It's cloudy, you can see it. But now the work is you actually starting the car and you driving through the rain. You driving through the dust, the dawn. That's you working every single day. That's you calling your team. That's you being able to hit the next level. But before anything, what came first? Talk to me in the chat box. Talk to me in the chat box. Before anything was the vision. Before anything, I need us all to realize that we must carry out the vision of I Am Mastery Academy. From here on moving forward. Not just your goals. Not just your goals. Because this company wants to get to $1 billion company. And I'm humbly gonna be here to watch it happen. And I'm gonna be a reason of why it happens. Each and every single one of us are, if you see the vision. Each and every single one of us are, if you see the vision. Because you probably never, before getting on this call, you never even put the company's goals in your thought process. Drop a 7 in the chat if that was you. You never put I Am Mastery Academy's goals. What you did was you put your goals. You put your goals on the front line. You put your goals on your paper. One band, one sound. And you got to make the conscious decision that you are going to be a part of one of those 1,000 chairmen. One of those 100 chairman 100s. Right? So now, the last thing that I want to talk about is positioning. right? The last thing that I want to talk about is positioning. Because little do you know, I say this all the time to my team, but little do you know, this company, right? You have to have overview. You have to have overview. And the reason I say overview is because there's going to be stop losses that hit. There are going to be people that leave your business. It's kind of selfish of you to think that didn't happen to anybody in this company. It's kind of selfish of you to think that didn't happen to Matt Rosa. It's kind of selfish of you to think that didn't happen to Mr. Christopher Terry. 6-7 years ago when the company first started, to think that people didn't see a vision in IM, but now we're gonna take it to $1 billion company. Did you ever think about that? A man with a plan, and all he had was a plan. Did you ever sit down and think about Christopher Terry's vision for this company? Did you ever really just sit down and think, okay, starting this company 7 years ago, do you know that Mr. Christopher Terry used to do informationals? Do you know that he was in a room, right, pitching 3-4 people? Imagine that type of vision. Imagine that type of vision. Imagine that type of vision, right? Why would you let up today when tomorrow could be the day that it all changes for you? Why would you let up today when tomorrow could be the day that the seed was planted just right, that somebody joins your business and is 𝐷𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐻? Why would you let up today when somebody joins your business and it's Imran Ritchie, a Chairman 50? But you don't think like that. You don't see that vision. So I challenge us all on this call, family, to think bigger, to evolve, and have an unwavering vision. So if we can all do that on this call, let's blow it up with some fire emojis, right? Because I didn't want this to be a long call at all. Jamie, my brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. The bottom is way too crowded, family. The bottom is way too crowded. Look at what's going on in this company, and then look at what's going on in the world. Make the conscious decision to have the vision that you're going to take on this company's goals. Put them before yours. Shoot for something bigger to your success. There is no cap on your success. So don't just cap it at Chairman 10. Don't just cap it at Chairman 100. Don't just cap it at C750. We're trying to change the world. We're trying to change the world, not just the community. So I appreciate you, family. If you guys don't know me, my name is Imran Ritchie. I'm a Chairman 50, right? Chairman 750 loading.